How does it compare? For example, how much does medical education cost in India versus in Ukraine? I'm going to give an example. Here in Brazil, for example, it usually costs around $3,000 a month, $2,000 to $3,000 a month for a
Monthly,
private institution.
monthly.
Yeah, okay. Yes, yes.
My yearly fees is $4,000 in Ukraine. In
Yes,
India, it's like, if I have to say in dollars, it's around $10,000 to $12,000 per year. If it's a private college, and if we get it with a good marks in government seat. And in India, the other
let me
reason
take it.
is we have a lot of competition. Around 20 to 25 million people write the exam. The exam is called NEET, and in that exam, around we have only around 80,000 seats, and the competition is very high, as we are giving around 20 million people are competing for just 80,000 seats. It's too much people like fighting for very few seats. So obviously, it's better option to look for other countries.
Yes, I was definitely expecting you to say something like that. And before that, a disclaimer: I said that medical university in Brazil costs $2,000 to $3,000 a month, so something like $20,000, $25,000 a year. But that's a private university. I, for example, went to public university, which actually cost me nothing, and that's a
Oh,
whole different
great.
discussion. But that's not the point. I was expecting you to say something like $2,000 a year,
Yeah,
because I've
actually,
already
I said
interviewed,
it
for
as a
example,
lowest, but it can go as high as like 40, $50,000 per year. Some of the seats, like, it depends on the college. If he has got good enough marks, he can get that at the low price. But if his are bad, the price are too high, like $50,000 maybe.
I had already interviewed a Brazilian medical student. Actually, now she's a medical
Yeah.
doctor who spent 2 years in Russia before the war, of
Oh,
course. And she
lucky.
also told me in Kursk, and she also told me that she spent like $2,000 a year. So, yeah, yes, I'm very aware about this medical education tourism. And personally, I think it's a really interesting thing that you can go to another country that is more affordable. However, there's also all the difficulties and the particularities related to that. For example,